If you're still in possession of the old 1,000 shillings note as of this hour, well, you're holding on to worthless pieces of paper following the expiry of the central bank directive asking Kenyans to exchange or bank the old currency notes before they were invalidated as legal tender. Ahead on the expiry of the deadline, banks had set up special desks to cater for anticipated last-minute rush by customers willing to offload the old currency notes. But it was business as usual, with most banks reporting the normal flow of customers to the banking hall. Most lenders had issued notices to their customers, asking them to make their deposits before closing early to enable them carry out the reconciliation and compile their reports on the demonetization exercise. By the end of August, the central bank had mopped up slightly over 50% of the 217.6 million pieces of the old 1,000 notes 3 months after the government had announced the demonetization process, making it highly unlikely that the regulator would collect all the targeted monies by today's deadline. Despite the shortfall in meeting its target, Central Bank Governor Patrick Njoroge has insisted that the deadline will not be extended, even as a section of leaders asked the bank to reconsider its decision.
Kuna pastoralists wengine wale walihamia Somalia na tuone ya kwamba bado wako na pesa. Kama mliongeza wakati wa huduma namba na hata hiyo namba sijui hata iliandanga wapi. Hii pia sio dhambi ikiongezwa muda yake.
We have to plan. There won't be an extension. If you have an extension, it defeats the purpose.
Many Kenyans have been wondering what becomes of the old 1,000 notes, what happens to these notes once they have been removed from circulation. And right here at the National Museum at the Central Bank exhibition section, we see what becomes of these old 1,000 notes.
I don't believe right now there are people who are sitting in their houses with big amounts of reserves, not bringing it forward because the argument is modern day corruption takes place in foreign currency. It takes place in US dollars. So this element of demonetization might not really affect it.
A fate that now awaits the old 1,000 shillings note, which has now been withdrawn from circulation, even as the central bank prepares to give its report on the exact amount of monies that had been mopped up by close of business today. Jimmy Mbogoh, K24 Evening Edition.